Hello and welcome to another edition of Motor Cars Enthusiasts. Right off the bat on today's show, Fifth Gear back in the news again. Yes, Fifth Gear is returning to UK television, coming up very, very soon, and it's got a new addition to it as well. Not only has Tiff Needell, Jason Plato, Vicky Butler-Henderson, and Johnny Smith all returning into the program, have been filming Fast and Furious on the brand new season of Fifth Gear. But also there's going to be somebody that was on the show before that's going to be returning as well. It's Karun Chandok, ex-Formula One racer. He will be returning to the old Fifth Gear franchise to do a little bit more filming, as well as it was actually confirmed on his Twitter account. Along with that, we've actually heard a release date, September of 2018. You'll be able to watch the brand new Fifth Gear on the Discovery Channel network. Now, no word yet on whether this is coming stateside or not. I'm hoping very much so that they may just slide it in here along with maybe on the Velocity channel possibly, or the upcoming Motor Trend network that's actually going to be coming out very soon as well. They're replacing Velocity. At least that's what the rumors keep saying. Maybe they'll just run it on the Motor Trend network. That would be awesome as well. So we'll definitely keep you in tune if we hear more about this situation. Next up on the list, this is a story that I just find incredibly odd. In fact, I didn't even know this thing. Well, I guess I kind of knew that this deal existed. And it all revolves around an Aston Martin DB5, the very same DB5 that was in the film Goldfinger, the James Bond franchise film. The very DB5 that was used in this. In fact, it was bought by a collector for $12,000 ahead of the production studios that actually used it in the filming. It was later sold to a fellow down in Florida, in Boca Raton, who actually owned the vehicle. He bought it for $25,000 and was housing it inside of a airplane hangar there in Boca Raton. Well, several years ago, the actual vehicle came up missing. And the trick was there was little to no fanfare. The security guards weren't alerted, no alarms went off. It really looked to be somewhat of an inside job, and there was a lot of reports out there of the possibility of it actually being loaded up on a plane and just flown right out of that particular airfield. There was also reports that it may have been at the bottom of the sea, as the plane may have crashed, or they may have dumped it over the sea, which would be a very weird caper to take all that planning and preparation to actually get that vehicle on the plane with nobody knowing it and then just dump it into the ocean. Seems weird. But there's a group that's actually been searching for this vehicle, and there's some very, very distinctive markings, especially on the chassis. The markings are DP/216/1. That's DP/216/1. If you find that on a chassis of any DB5, it's the very same vehicle that was in the Goldfinger franchise. But apparently this vehicle may be found very soon. It may be in a collection in the Middle East. But the situation is this, I don't know if the brand new owner, or the current owner, I guess, if it is actually in the Middle East, is going to let any investigation team poking around, especially if they think they may take that particular automobile away. Because the person in the Middle East may have nothing to do with the theft in any way, shape, or form. They may have just bought the car thinking it was actually for sale from someone. So this is going to be an interesting story, I think, over the next several months. Hopefully they can actually find this car. Not for sure how long it's actually been gone, but would love to hear more of this story coming out hopefully very soon. Last up on the list, a little Paul Walker action for you Fast and Furious fans, or maybe just Paul Walker fans, as there's actually going to be a new documentary done about him on the Paramount Network here in the United States. You know, the ex-Spike TV used to be even TNN way back in the day. But Paramount is working on a new documentary franchise. In fact, they've done a bunch of these, and it's just called the I Am franchise. And this one will be called I Am Paul Walker. And we've got a release date for this brand new documentary, which is actually coming out very, very soon. It's going to be on Saturday, August 11th at 9 p.m. Eastern on the old Paramount Network. So you can check out all the situations. They're going to talk about him all the way back from birth, parents, the whole lot, all the way up to the tragic ending of his life in that Porsche Spyder. So We'll definitely keep you in tune if we hear more about it, but we'll definitely be tuned in on this particular deal. I think it's going to be a very interesting little documentary. And that's all there was that I thought was worth talking about for this edition of Motor Cars Enthusiasts. Don't forget to like us over on the Facebook page. Links down in the show notes. Also, if you'd like to subscribe to the channel, you can do so at any time. Get the first dibs on the brand new shows as soon as they come out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again real soon.